Shalom and good evening, everyone. We are in the next part of our class tonight at the Medina's family. I want to bless all the participants here with all the brachot in the Torah, Mishnah, and the Talmud. We are on page, Toda Rabba, we are on page 265, and the book of Orchot Tzaddikim, the ways of the Tzaddikim. We're studying the gate of envy, being jealous, envy. Let me ask you a quick question. Being jealous, envy at someone, is it good or bad? Being envy at all?
Depends.
It depends.
Depends.
That's always the answer.
In Judaism, it's most of the time, it's always the best answer. Depends. Envy, most people think being envious, right? Is it's a bad thing. But we'll learn that many bad human traits can be good. Depends how you direct this jealousy. Depends. For example, if you see someone that has a new car, you must have a new car. You're jealous. This is for mundane things. Why are you jealous? You're jealous at his house, at his car, at his money. And if you're jealous, it's going to be yours. It's not going to be yours. So why? What's the point? Just eating yourself from the inside.
Right.
But sometimes jealousy or envy can be a good thing.
Like for study Torah.
You see a great scholar, and you're saying, wow, I want to be like that. I envy about the knowledge that he acquired in his life. I want to be like that. I want to be successful like this guy. I want to do this. Good thing that makes you better. This is a good envy. Okay, so we're going to start the first part for today. I'll be happy to get any questions if you may have. Also, those who are watching us, please don't hesitate to send questions if you have any. Go ahead. Envy is a... Go ahead.
Envy is a branch of anger, and no one escapes it. For we see all men being pulled one after the other. When one man sees his neighbor acquiring one of the worldly acquisitions, whether it be a type of food or clothing, or building a house or accumulating money, he exerts himself to do likewise, thinking, my friend has this, I will have it too. This was intimated by King Shlomo in Kohelet 4:4, and I saw that all labor and all excellence of workmanship was one man's envy of another.
Okay. See that it says clearly that this midah, this bad trait, comes from anger. What does that mean? How? Yeah, can you explain that to me? Do you get the logic here? Why would it come from anger? Why jealousy is a branch of anger?
Because when you're angry, you're not trusting.
You're angry about someone else, that he has something that you don't have. And you're jealous. You envy. You know that you can give the evil eye with jealousy. The halacha and the Talmud warn us not to jealous because you might give the other guy ayin hara, the evil eye. To the extent, to the level that if you have a shortcut to your home when you walk through your friend's vineyard or a field, as everything is ripe and ready to be harvested, or go the regular path, which will take you another 30 minutes of walking, and your friend doesn't mind that you make a shortcut, you're not going to ruin anything. You would think, I'll take the shortcut. Why not? I'm saving time. I get home early. I can study even more Torah. The Talmud says, no, go the longer way. Why? By walking and shortcutting through his field or vineyard, you're going to look at the beautiful fruit. You're going to be jealous. And jealousy brings an evil eye. Torah says you should walk longer, even if you don't study Torah. This is Torah. This is Torah now. Work on your traits. Avoid this kind of situation. Staying away from troubles, it's basic lessons in Judaism. Sur mera ve'aseh tov. Stay away from evil and do good. First, stay away. Don't put yourself in a situation that you might lead you to envious or jealousy. Okay? Question.
Yeah. If you give evil eye, you also get something back in return, right?
Always, when you give someone evil eye, it returns to you. Okay? Evil eye is very bad. It exists. How to avoid, by the way, ayin hara? I think I gave a class about it. Just remind you, to avoid ayin hara, best of the best, is to avoid someone else's eye, so he can see. As long as he can see you, he can. So don't. Some people like to dress up in a way that it draw attention, or they put too much aftershave of perfume. Or you draw attention. You're putting yourself in a risk. I want to enjoy life. I have money. I want to buy this car. You can do that, but you should know you put yourself in danger. People have the power to harm you. We just by looking.
How does that work?
So many of the Mefarshim in the Tanakh, one of them is the Malbim at the end of the book of Samuel, explained that there is also the Chafetz Chaim explained that when Hashem created the world, He gave us a lot of power, the power of thought, thinking, speech, power of speech, muscles, so forth and so on. One of the power He gives is that when you look at something and you envy, you're jealous, you covet, right? One of the Ten Commandments. So should not covet. What do? It's something inside you. Just look and you want something. You desire something that doesn't belong to you. I'm trying to simplify it. A very bad energy, power comes out of you, and it goes all the way to whatever you look, and you can really do bad to that object, a thing, or a person, or whatever. So Torah teaches you, be modest. You have beautiful kids, don't brag about it. Don't dress them up too nicely. If you do that, you draw attention, someone can envy, someone can jealous, especially those who doesn't have kids or trying to bring kids to the world for many years. Safeguard your belongings, your children, your family, everybody. Don't draw attention. This is a recommendation from our sages from the Torah. You want to behave and act differently? Otherwise, it's up to you. The Torah warns you. People have a power to harm you without saying anything, just by looking at you. Okay? I think we're going to do a little bit, few more...
Something that can protect it.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If you act and behave modestly, you can avoid most of these issues. Now, usually rich people, when people see, a rich man that has a beautiful car, beautiful house, they know that he is able. They don't really jealous. They know, he's there. I'm not there yet. But when you see your friend that all of a sudden he's buying a beautiful, he was, from the hood. He's my neighbor. What's up with this guy? Then you start to envy. Okay? It's so powerful, this evil eye, that you can even, a mother can give an evil eye to her son.
Wow.
And I don't know, we'll get to it. Bezrat Hashem. The sages bring a story of a woman that looked from the balcony and he saw a beautiful boy. He said, such a beautiful boy. It was her son that his father took care of him, and he's after shower and everything. He played outside. She didn't recognize it's her son the first few seconds. So she gave this remark, and he fell and he broke a bone. And then, after all the screaming, crying, she recognized her own son. That she gave him an evil eye. Go ahead.
Is there a blessing when you feel it from somebody? Like you feel a certain vibe?
There is a trick. There is a word you're saying that will eliminate any power from anybody. there's one trick you do with the finger and everything. I don't want to say it because sometimes if you are not there, you're gonna laugh. So I can't share everything, but this thing I can share. I'm gonna do it next week.
Okay.
It's 3 words. 3 words he's saying. Or there's another one to say 4 words. You said it's like works like a magic. Okay? These words, if you said, they're going to save you from evil eye. I was just saying it's connected to the word Yosef. Remember that? Write a note. Remind me next week.
Okay. Another.
If you say it, you eliminate any power. But sometimes you don't even know. Usually when people say it, when they enter a room with a lot of people. There you are aware that there is a risk. You might get ayin hara, evil eye. Sometimes you just walk and you don't know who's around you, who's giving the evil eye. You can say it also outside when you leave. Okay, well, I don't want to go there because it's not our topic. But we get it. I see it's a very exciting. Everybody has all of a sudden other questions. Okay, one more, Ken.
What about a different kind of jealous? Like if your boyfriend's talking to a girl and you feel jealous? Is that
That's
bad?
different. That's different. First of all, it's bad that someone is.
Would make that happen to you. That's the bad part. Like if I was the boy,
They would make you feel that
like
way.
to make you feel that way is not good. Like they should never make you feel that way.
Yeah, but if there's gonna be certain,
It's a different type of jealousy. Okay,
different type.
it's different
Not
type.
really hurting anyone but yourself.
Maybe hurting him too, but it depends. It depends what happens. It depends why he's doing it. Sometimes people jealous for no reason. Someone speaks with customer, and she gets upset. Why are you talking to her? She's a customer. I have to give service. She's the neighbor. She needs help. She's this. She's that. You have to really check.
Yeah, every situation.
Every situation is different, so I can't comment on that. I think maybe we'll stop here for today. That's a nice introduction. And with that excitement and everything for waiting for next week, we'll come back with the code how to avoid evil eye. And I'm not joking. It works like magic.
Next week we're going to have like 30 people.
Guys, this is only guys, this is only between us. Don't share with anybody. Okay. Oops, I'm on live. On behalf of this is only to those who support Ohev Israel Foundation. You're going to have you see a link at the bottom now. I hope Hannah already put it. Please go there and show us your support. God bless and Toda Rabah. See you next week.